Hello Anyu, and welcome to another fragrance video. Today I am actually very excited for this specific one, and that's because I'll be talking about affordable fragrances. I've mentioned this before. If I haven't, I'm very much a fragrance enthusiast. Let me just say this is a very huge interest of mine, and honestly, I do not believe that you have to break the bank to get a good fragrance or to get a good perfume.
I saw my salary on a bottle of perfume today. So you mean someone out there smells like my salary? Hey.
And that is why I have made this video, because mimi mwenyewe najijua I'm a bit of a cheap queen. If I can get a better deal somewhere else, I will go for that. Sometimes it's a bad habit because there's this mentality of scarcity, which I'm learning how to balance that, not being too extravagant and also not being too scarce. I try to get the best for my coin, and I am within a certain tax bracket, and therefore I live within my means. However, that does not mean that you have to compromise on quality just to get something that is within your budget. And I know affordable is relative. Affordable to me could be 5k. Affordable to you could be 1k. Affordable to someone else could be 10k. But I'll be talking about perfumes that range between 1500 to about 2500. I will plug you on a couple of fragrance options that you can explore that are not so expensive, but they smell good, they last long, and the presentation is also good. As much as I mostly care about what's inside the bottle, like the fragrance, the scent, I also want a bottle that looks nice. I know there's a couple of people out there who use designer or celebrity fragrances, and not celebrities from our country. But the thing with this designer and celebrity fragrances is they're quite pricey. I feel like I would not spend a certain amount of money on a perfume, like really and truly. And honestly, some of these perfumes are not even value for your money, because at the end of the day, you want to get value for your money. Even if you're paying 50k for a perfume, is it worth that 50,000? And most of the time for these designer perfumes, you're paying for the brand name, you're paying for a luxury product that is associated with a certain brand that has a certain reputation. And also on the same note, I will swallow my pride and I will I will tell you what I did. Jumbo Shop is an online shopping platform. And I was curious. I was like, I obviously know that this perfume that I know normally costs like 20k kwenda juu, there's no way this perfume is 1500. So obviously I know I'm not buying an original fragrance. But I was curious. I just wanted to know, okay, what am I getting? Plus I know there's legit testers that are sold. Testers to original perfumes, which are usually cheaper, like way cheaper, because they don't come in the same box that the original perfume would come in, which is something you're also paying for. You're paying for packaging as well. And I bought 3 perfumes. Nilizipata na zilifika na nilienda nikazichukua. But please tell me why this fragrances lasted for like 5 minutes. Like, I kid you not. 5 minutes. Like, umespray, there's a scent bubble, it's there, and then a couple of minutes later, gone, kaput, there is nothing. So that was a lesson I learned. Kiriniramba kabisa. I was not thinking it was going to be that bad. And then the worst part is that from the packaging, you can barely tell, unless you're looking for like finer details. But when it comes to the bottles, you can tell that the quality is off. Things are looking a bit iffy kidogo. But I was like, as long as whatever is inside is good, I really don't care. Whatever was inside was not good. Like, so on that note, I will be talking about Middle Eastern perfumes. It's a bit of a full circle moment because these are the fragrances I've grown up around. Like, people in my household would use these Middle Eastern fragrances, and to see now how yani ndo zina trend, nigo, these perfumes have been here for long, especially companies like Rasasi. You've seen these perfumes forever and they've always been there. And a couple of other popular ones that I feel like a lot of us would know would be Latafa, Al Rehab, Fragrance World. So these are companies you can look out for when you're shopping for Middle Eastern perfumes. We have First of all, variety. The prices are quite friendly. Like Al Rehab, I know they have perfumes that cost like 500, 350. They have perfume oils that are like 200. So the options are there in terms of quantity, in terms of scent. There's something for everyone. So I will be showing you a couple of fragrances that I have right now that are Middle Eastern perfumes that I absolutely love. A lot of these companies make dupes that are sometimes almost 100% accurate, and some of them even outperform the original fragrances that they are duping. So what more can you ask for? This is Brown Orchid, and that's the Amethyst version. It's a flanker of the original Brown Orchid, which is quite a popular perfume. It is so pretty. You can see the Fragrance World logo here. This is what the bottle looks like. Pretty much just like all the other Brown Orchids, with the same leather covering, with this lace-up bow, the tag. Bye-bye. I've actually had this perfume for a couple of months now, and it is definitely in my top 5 list, like easily. It has such an intoxicating dark scent. I only wear this when it's cold. I feel like during warm or hot weather, it will really choke people out. So this is a very beautiful scent for nighttime, and especially cool or cold nights. It has jasmine, it has woody notes, and it has amber. It lasts for long. It stays for long. It projects so much. Like honestly, you cannot overspray this. It's one of those compliment getters. Very unique. I feel like if I was a perfume, I'd be this. And this is definitely a perfume I'd repurchase. The next perfume I'll be talking about is actually one that I do not have at the moment. And not because the scent was bad, but because after some time I got anosmic to the scent. Nose blind. It was more of a warm weather kind of scent because it was very fruity, very floral. And at that point when I got it, cold season had just started getting in. So I was like, you know what, I'll save this for when the heat comes, because it's such a refreshing perfume. And the heat did come, and I took out my bottle. When I applied it, I was like, why can't I smell myself? So I ended up overspraying. I met up with someone and they were like, umeamua unatua na marashi. And I'm like, you can smell me? I can't smell myself. Na mimi kama sijinusi akizi ni staki. I want to know I smell good. I want to have that scent around me. I tried it for a couple of days and I sold it to a friend. It is, however, a scent I would definitely recommend to anyone who likes their fruity florals. Heavy on the fruit, a bit less on the floral, but a nice balance of both. It is a very happy and a bright scent, very fresh, good for hot and warm weather, especially during the daytime. However, it is also versatile in the sense that you can definitely pull it off at night, especially if it's humid. At least on the first day that I wore it, amazing projection, amazing longevity. I could smell it till the next day on my clothes, which is a good thing. Yeah. The third perfume I will be talking about is from Ad Al Zafran. That is Bint Hooran. Gorgeous bottle as well. If you feel like it's missing something, yes, it's missing a bow. I much quite prefer this, honestly. Ikiwa tu hivi naona kama iko sawa. I feel like what comes out a lot is deep vanilla, but there's a way it's melded with all the other florals to make a very gorgeous scent. It's very classy. It's a very good nighttime or cold weather kind of scent. But I feel like it doesn't project as much. I would not consider it a beast mode fragrance. And because of that, when I wear it, I layer it with another perfume. But in terms of scent, is that Muretu for sure. The last perfume I will talk about today is actually a blind buy that I've not opened. So I have no idea what it smells like. I was just gallivanting around the streets of Thika, and I entered a supermarket and I saw this perfume and I thought, this looks so cute. There were no testers for it and I was like, I'll take a risk, especially because of how insanely cheap this was. This is a full-sized bottle of 100 ml and it cost me 340. Nikasema hata kakinuka ni sawa tu. Lyrics. But I was hoping it was going to pay off, and we're about to find out today if it will pay off. I went and checked online for any details that I could find. And I found out that the company that made this fragrance, whose hair products I've used before, and that's Cosmo. I felt a bit glad because it was a company I'm familiar with, but still, like, this could go very wrong. They make designer dupes as well. And this is a dupe for this perfume. It kind of looks like a Dio bottle. It's glass. Oh. Actually didn't wear any perfume today because I wanted to use this so I can test it out. Okay, good atomizer. It releases a lot of perfume, which is good because it's an EDT, so I'm not expecting much performance from it. First impression, lots of florals, like a lot. Also, the first burst is giving me air freshener vibes, but it's really changing. Okay, now I'm not so sure if I want to wear this tonight. Should I just take that risk? You know what? I will. But I really like the atomizer. It's quite nice. Interesting. If I'd smelled this beforehand, I do not know if I would have picked it. But let me also give it time for the middle notes and the base notes to come out before I make a rash judgment. If this is what anai anai smells like, I honestly have mixed feelings about it. It's not a love, but it's not a hate either or a dislike. But let's just give it time. So Flower has top notes of orange blossom, hyacinth, which are white florals. The mid notes are lily, jasmine, lily of the valley, and rose. Also another burst of white florals. Then we have that rose. I'm also not a fan of rose heavy fragrances. I feel like I can pick it up. Base notes are sandalwood, amber, and incense. As the perfume is developing, it's getting a bit spicy, but still very heavy on the florals. So Flower was definitely an appropriate name. Ukipata kwa supermarket, kama unajua upendi kunukia kama maua, usiichukue. Also, something else I wanted to add. These Middle Eastern perfumes also have fakes. Nilinunua hizi mbili. Were they good? No. Did they smell the same as the original fragrances? Ish. In the beginning, and then they dried down and they smell so weird and disappointed. And I too ununue the original Al Rihab perfume oils if you really want a good quality perfume oil. So that's it for this video. I have a part 2. There's other affordable options I'd like to talk about. I'll actually touch on Kenyan brands and or brands that you can find in Kenya that have affordable perfumes as well. Oh, I'm also going for karaoke with my girls, so I'm excited. This is the outfit for today. And you know what? The dress was funky.
There goes a dream for you today. There goes the time we spent away. There goes the love I had that you cheated on me, and that's for that now. There goes the house we made a home. There goes you'll never leave me alone. For all the nights you told, this is what you owe. Hey, lady, when your man wanna get back wide, just go back and hit him upside.